All right, expecting a dub against the 2-9 Lions. We got to keep up the pace here. We're 6-5. Haven't streamed in a little while. Had a couple of I had a bye week and a forced win, so I haven't played in a little bit. But we're definitely in a position to finish the season strong. The schedule lightens up a little bit. Man, I got to wear these jerseys more often. These look so good. Thoughts on the Debo trade? Yeah, I haven't really talked about the Debo trade. I think it's worth the risk for Washington, but it's a risk. It's not a guarantee that that's going to work, man. He did not look good last year. You're absorbing cap. You're giving up a 5th-round pick, which isn't nothing. Obviously, they can afford the risk, but they already lost their 3rd for Lattimore. So, I get it. He's a great number 2 to have because Terry McLaurin's the route runner. And Debo kind of gets bottled up as a number 1. Not a man-to-man coverage beater, but... Dude, I love the way these jerseys look. I don't know. I do think the Debo trade probably means they're not going to get Myles Garrett, which I never really did think they were, but they were obviously kind of the big team a lot of people were saying was going to go trade for Myles Garrett. I don't think you trade for Debo and Myles Garrett. If you're the Commanders, you only have like 24 players under contract for next year. You need picks. You need cap space. I don't know. I don't see them going to get Garrett, but Debo should be a fun acquisition. I hope they still bring back Diami Brown. Oh, let's go, Pollard. Let's go. Pick 6. What's up, Asoto? Happy Sunday. Happy March. Garrett, if you're the Commanders, it's going to cost probably 2 firsts and something because their first is late. And presumably it would be late again if they go get Myles Garrett. It's not the equivalent of, someone in the top 20 trading for Myles Garrett. Biggest riser from the combine has to be Matthew Golden, right? Dude, what the hell? Anything in the 4.3s would have been like surprising for me because I don't think he plays like crazy fast. But that's exciting too because it's like he's a player that plays so in control with his routes and stuff. The fact that he has that type of top speed in there if he ever wants to unlock it is just nuts, dude. I'm sad though because I thought he was going to be in play for the Packers at 23. There's no fucking way. There's no freaking way Matthew Golden makes it to 23 at this point. He is crushing this process. Yeah, Omarion Hampton running the 4.4s. I don't think it was as big of a surprise as Golden. Like I think I said in my running backs video, I could see Hampton running somewhere in the 4.4s. So it wasn't a huge surprise, but it's still obviously good to see him come out and do it. I was going to say that to Soto. I feel like the Commanders should still bring Diami Brown back. He makes sense as a 3 next to Debo and McLaurin. Man, another... Oh, that's Cashman that got hurt. We do have a fun rookie linebacker. I got to change his number from 95, though. Yeah, Tez Johnson. I hate to take victory laps, but not having him in my top 15 wide receivers is looking pretty smart about now. Not to rain on his parade. That was the #1 player for sure. The people were like, how do you not have this guy in your top 15? I'm like, I don't know. He's 165 and he's not Tank Dell. Or he's 154 pounds. All right, can we get off the field? We haven't played offense yet today. Fourth and 1. Are we really going to go the whole first quarter without touching the damn football? It's not going to be good for J.J. McCarthy's MVP case. You know, Fish, I haven't actually watched corners yet. They're always the last position I do. Top 5 is starting to feel a little rich for Will Johnson at this point, though, because did he end up running his 40? I was at my dad's my father-in-law's retirement party when the DBs were working out, so I kind of missed all that stuff. Yeah, Fannin Jr. Echo. He did have a good 3-cone, which saved him a little bit. And he did come in at 240. But, yeah, obviously 4.73 is not going to help him too much. Yeah, Weed, you like Barron and Hunter over Will Johnson? I got good vibes on Jahdae Barron, man. Those movement skills are nice. Funny enough, Barron and Golden, the 2 Texas guys, were like probably the 2 guys as a Packers fan I wanted the most at 23. I don't know if we'll be able to get either of them. What did Noel end up running? Or Noel? What did he end up running? I haven't watched Group 2 of the wide receivers yet. I got that recorded. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, I don't think anybody thought Golden was that fast off the tape. I think he's a guy that just doesn't always run at full speed, and we just haven't seen that much of him. Same thing happened with Adonai Mitchell last year, but I don't think it's the same thing. I personally, Skull, I don't think a third quarterback sneaks into the first round. If one does, it'll be Jackson Dart. But I don't see it. If it does, it would have to be like one of those top teams in the second, like trading up for it. So it's more of like a pick swap to get them. Oh no! Ooh, J.J. McCarthy diving in. Oh, thank God. That would have sucked. Yes, Echo. Edge will be my next position rankings video. I'm working on a mock draft for tomorrow. I got to keep going on studs and duds because March 13th is free agency. I got to get studs and duds done by free agency. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll have the Edge video done by free agency, but we'll see. We're going to do a mock draft, and then the studs and duds will take priority. Could be a little while because I'm also working on working on my top 50 big board right now too, so I'm not just focusing on one position at the moment. So if I had to be safe with it, I would say it'll probably be like March 15th is when the Edge video comes out, and then the position rankings will really start flying out. The Cowboys go O-line or Gene T at 12. It's a great question. I lean Gene T. Just because I haven't quite fallen in love with any of these linemen yet. Like, I like a lot of these guys, but I'm leaning towards Gene T being the bigger difference maker there. But here, let's get this touchdown, and then we'll readdress that. Thank you. Like, I guess, like, maybe Will Campbell, if he's there at 12, is good enough that you would take him over the running back. Thing is, like, I like this running back class, but, like, Hampton's not going to be there at pick 42 for you, right? Like, I think Hampton's a first-round caliber running back. I like Judkins a lot. You might get Judkins at 42, but there's obviously a huge gap between Judkins and Gene T. So I'm totally fine. I don't think Gene T gets past Dallas. Like, Gene T's going to be in play for the Raiders at 6. So there we go. Stay up. Thank you, Bynum. Is he he's a Dallas kid too? I didn't know that, to be honest. Yeah, that definitely makes it even more likely that they would take him. Anyone surprised me at the combine? I mean, other than Golden, who we were obviously talking about earlier, that's the biggest surprise by far. Get down. Yeah, Golden's the biggest surprise by far. I mean, I didn't think Bajal Tootin was going to run at 4.32. I think Isaiah Bond running 4.4 was a big surprise. Thought he'd do better than that. How much do short arms impact an OT evaluation? Not much, frankly. For me, it's much more about foot speed. Oh, wow, great play. For me, it's much more about what's your range in your kick slide. Do you have quick feet to get range and cut off inside counters? If so, you can be just fine. Now, Campbell might not have the fastest feet, so I'm a little more comfortable with the Campbell playing guard talk. Yeah, Iomanor running 4.44 was nice. I wasn't terribly surprised by that. He's got some long speed in him. God, dude, they always miss that throw. I'm going for it. 5 carries for 11 yards for Boone. We got to get more than that going here. I don't know why Jalen Warren breaks more tackles than Jordan Boone, who has 99 break tackle. Something about him. I haven't watched Tyler Batty yet, Echo, so I guess I don't have too much of an opinion on it. That's just money. It's too easy. Oh, great drive. Oh, did I miss it? No, we're good. You have a buddy that thinks the NFL should normalize trading high draft picks for elite players. He thinks the Patriots should trade the 4th overall pick for T. Higgins. Well, I wouldn't say T. Higgins is an elite player. That's the difference. I got you, Echo. What school is Beatty from? Batty? Batty? Probably Batty, based on that spelling. Ah, BYU. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't got to him quite yet. Definitely will within the next couple weeks. Make sure I watch him for my top 10 edge video. Oh, wow, he just dropped it. Dang, he got that off quick. Best restaurant in Minnesota, damn. My mind immediately goes to Parlor Burgers. Is the best burger you'll ever have in your life. I promise you that. Cooked. I mean, one that's pretty high on my list is Bar La Grassa in North Loop. There's a restaurant called Boulevard, BLVD, in Minnetonka that's fantastic. Basically anything in downtown Wayzata is like stupid good. 801 Chop House, it's the best steak I've ever had. And I've had steak everywhere. Chicago, had a lot of steakhouses in Chicago. I think 801 Chop House takes the cake, takes the steak. Is that right, J Master? I'm excited to see the O-line workouts. I'm gonna throw that on after this stream while I do some scouting today. Oh, we got him! Let's go, Abraham! Woo! Carlton Davis is cooked. He's cooked. Skullmaster, you got me hungry, dude. I haven't eaten yet today. You know what's the best restaurant in Minnesota? Cane's. Raising Cane's Chicken. That's what I want for lunch. Oh, Stillwater has some great restaurants. Yes, I was in Stillwater for a wedding. Oh! Stillwater is a hidden American gem of a town. Yeah, we're getting the ball back. Might be in field goal range after this punt. Almost. Okay, we got one timeout. What did Campbell end up running for his 40? Wow, he gave it to me again. .498. That's a good time. Campbell, I feel like Campbell's got to be the favorite to be the first lineman off the board, right? Whew. Damn, dude. Arnold played that so well. He peeled off the other guy and covered the other one I was looking at. Heck of a play from Arnold. Yeah, Bengals big arm length guy. Heard he's a big length guy. Quote. How is that not a first down? I mean, whatever, but. Ain't that the truth? Skull Vikings. Ed Donatel made Daniel Jones a 100 millionaire. God, that defense was such a joke. It's just so crazy what Brian Flores did overnight. No, don't be worried about Flores. You'll be fine. I don't think the defense goes to shit. I think what happens is the league catches up with the scheme and they don't have the players to be a scheme agnostic, be successful outside of the scheme. I don't think that's a Brian Flores problem. I think it's a Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah problem. Man, I'm down 2 linebackers now. Vikes need a big draft. That's what they need. Vikes are going to get some compensatory picks, aren't they? Or did they spend too much to get compensatory picks? We're just sending it anyway. Just didn't care enough. Whether it's James Pierce or Mike Green falling for his off field or something like that. Mike Green was brought into Virginia on a no-nonsense policy because he was accused of sexual assault in high school and then was accused of sexual assault by a different girl at Virginia So he transferred to Marshall and had to sit out a year as well because that wasn't a eligible transfer down situation.
Hey, check that, street.
Yeah, yikes is right. There's major character flags on him, so teams are gonna have to be comfortable with that. All right, I'm gonna try to make a 62-yard field goal. I think I was short on a 63-yarder last time, but I didn't hit full power. Oh man, so we can't quite. I didn't get full power there, but I need to know what my range is for a bigger situation.
Hey, 5. We go tonight. Okay.
That ended up being a heck of a play by Wingo by accident there, coming off that block. I wasn't even trying to do that. I kind of took my eye off the screen for a second. Good hit. This is true, Skull. I'm just making it realistic by missing field goals as the Vikings. That's right. Second pick of the day for Bynum. Ooh, thrown behind him. Barely got it off. Jordan Boone break a tackle challenge at 99 break tackle. Impossible. I'm not out on Kwesi as a GM. He at least earned another offseason with his free agent signings last year, but I'm not a huge believer. I mean, his drafts have been. We'll see what McCarthy and Dallas Turner are, but his drafts have been brutal so far. Oh, too much. The 2022 draft is absolutely one of the worst, especially considering you factor in you traded down from the 12th pick, walked away with what they did. It's egregious. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, he did. He traded down with a division rival nonetheless. Hamilton would have been so perfect too, because you put the Notre Dame safety with Harrison Smith. Imagine what Brian Flores could do with Kyle Hamilton. Oh my God. It'd be perfect. Hey, rookie linebacker with a pick. Pick 6. Let's go. Looking like Chad Greenway out there in the old Vikings jersey. Hell yeah. ETSP, I'm just going to say spoiler alert for tomorrow's mock draft on that one. Because I think I will implement that question into my mock draft tomorrow. Fish, I wouldn't put any stock into who interviews who at the combine.
Value 3, tonight.
Teams can feel really good about a player, so much so that they don't actually interview them because they don't feel like they need to, that they have enough background information. Back-to-back plays with a pick 6. That is tough. Teams are typically interviewing guys because they want to know something. There was a big play on film that they need an answer about, or they haven't gotten to talk to a guy yet, or, you know. You never know who they were exposed to at the Senior Bowl already, at the Shrine Bowl. It's just, it's kind of just an absolute random button issue. I definitely think Tez Johnson's stock has fallen. Yeah. I agree with you. I don't see him going before about round 6.
We go. Ric Flair.
Yeah, Tez going to the Broncos does make a ton of sense, considering he's essentially brothers with Bo Nix. His family all but adopted him.
We're good.
I know, Game and Kirby. That aged correctly for me. Felt pretty good about it, too. I felt like everybody wanted him to be Tank Dell, and I'm like, I don't know, man. He doesn't move as well as Tank Dell, and he's even smaller. Best fit for Shamar Stewart? Assuming he goes early, like maybe the Bears, I would guarantee you Dennis Allen will like Shamar Stewart with his size, speed, blend.
Super 66.
I mean, Dennis Allen requires his DNs to be big guys. So that team comes to mind.
Super.
Niners could use him.
What's that?
He'd be a good fit with Robert Saleh. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Fun stream. Climbed to 7-5. We got to check the standings and see how Grimm is doing. Division might be decided week 18. I think we play. Getting the upgrades. One new injury. Ed Ingram, foot fracture. Don't like that. So let's see. Ooh, Grimm lost this week. Grimm lost to the Saints, so he's got the same record as me now. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's a big dub for us. Falcons and Bears the next couple weeks. Just take a look at our stats on the year. J.J. McCarthy still first in the NFL in passing yards. You love to see it. Let's see, are we in violation of our yards per completion rule? 3.882 divided by 254. Nope, we're in good territory. 15.2. Boone's up to 15 touchdowns on the year. Wonder if he's in the offensive rookie of the year conversation. Justin Jefferson, just an absolute delicious season. I just said delicious. I am sorry. Matthew Abraham's having a better year than I expected, frankly. 609 yards on 31 catches. Just the one touchdown, but kind of splitting with Addison there. We got 10.5 sack season for Dallas Turner. Not a big interception season for us this year. We've played a lot of good users. Third for MVP for JJ. We got Offensive Player of the Year, Justin Jefferson. Dallas Turner's up there for Defense Player. Okay, Jordan Boone is Offensive Rookie of the Year right now. We got Best QB, second best running back. Definitely not best kicker. Just going to do my staff upgrades. Building towards, I think, speed boost for running back. Yeah, that's what we're building towards. Need that for for Boone. All right, you guys. Fun stream. Thank you for watching. See you later.